Hello dear watch freaks and welcome back to my channel, the Uhrenbox aka the Watch Box. Today with another San Martin. It's the newest GMT with ceramic insert, but also with the magnifier, which I have missed on the first version. Why I have gone for the vintage version. But as I saw the new version with the magnifier and everything else, and Jubilee bracelet with a nice signed clasp of San Martin, I should have get it immediately. It's been here for a while. Why I haven't done the review is because it had two minor issues. The first I will show you, and the second is the clasp, which will be replaced from San Martin. I hope if I do the review it will be here, so let's get on the table and do the review. Alright dear watch freaks, let's do the review to the San Martin GMT in ceramic bezel version. I have this watch a while now, but why I'm so late with my review, the clasp came with a defect, so it standed always open and I couldn't get my nails through the hole here, so I was really early with the watch. I just ordered it immediately as it came out with the magnifier, but like I said, it came with a defective clasp, so I had a discussion with them. Then they have sent a new one which never came. It took 30-40 days, then I talked again and they sent another one, so it came. And here I am with the review now. So, as always, let's start with the dimensions. We have a case diameter of 40.5 millimeters. It's always a little bit hard to measure it because of the crown guards. We have a case height of 12.6 millimeters, and including the magnifier, it's 13.8 millimeters, so it's almost the same dimensions like the Submariner. The lug to lug distance is just 48 millimeters and the lug width is 20 millimeters. The bracelet tapers down to 15 millimeter, even more, and at the clasp we have 18 millimeters. So really cool dimensions. And yeah, you guys know I have the vintage GMT, so I skipped the ceramic one because the first version of San Martin was without the magnifier. Cronos brought out the GMT with magnifier, but they had the date frame plus magnifier, and the magnifier was not of sapphire, it was just hard legs. I mean, it stands more out as the normal glass. You will hit always on the first impact your magnifier, so if that thing gets scratched, it will look really awful. So I also skipped the Cronos, and then San Martin released, thankfully, the version with the magnifier, so I immediately ordered this version. Alright, inside we have the Hangzhou movement 6460. I think it's an ETA clone with a proper GMT function, so I like the movement. My watch runs really nice, as you can see on the time grapher. I really love it. We don't have like the vintage version 120 clicks. We have a proper GMT bezel here with 24 clicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So halfway, and it's really cool. So you always have the time function of 24 hours to immediately set your beloved time zone here. It's bidirectional, as you can see, so it's not just unidirectional. Really cool. The clicks are sure not as crisp as a diver, but they are okay for a GMT, as I would say. Let's hear. I think it's completely fine. What you guys think, let me know in the comments, please. It's a ceramic bezel insert with blue and red tone, as a few other reviews already mentioned. It's really hard to get a proper ceramic bezel in red, so that's a good thing. Sure, the watch is a little bit pricey with 350 euro plus taxes. You will get it around 400 euro, I think. It is not a cheap watch, but it's, like I said, one of the best, or not even the best, GMT watch under 400 euro. The case finish is brushed, horizontally brushed on top, which fits again very nice to the clasp here, to the outer links. The sides are polished, as you would accept from a Rolex Homage, and the case back is also blank, like a Rolex would be. So you need a special tool or use a ball to open it if you have to open it. The crown has the shark logo on it, which is embossed really nice. We have solid end links, solid links with screw links. They are really good. Sure, the bracelet is not as thick as the Submariner one, but it's a Jubilee, so it's very comfortable. I really love it. You have the middle links, which are polished, and since the links are so small, you don't see the scratches as much as on a Submariner, where you have a bigger surface, so that will blink a lot more. The clasp, as you can see, and as I said, it's a proper clasp in Rolex style. You have a diver extension here, and you have 3 micro holes inside, which you can adjust if you open that easy link here. The clasp, as you can see, it looks like a new clasp because it's a new clasp, as I said. We have the San Martin logo, which is somehow glued on the clasp, but it looks good. I don't think it will came out anytime, so there is no issues on mine and not on the older one I had. The dial, we have a full lumed bezel, just I have forgotten to tell you. The dial itself is a Piona black glaring dial. I love it. It's a deep black dial, so that's really cool. We have applied hour indexes, minute track, outer line. The rehaut is a brushed stainless steel, as you can see here. The hour indexes, they have all a silver tone frame around them. Right under the 12 you find San Martin as a applied hexagon logo, which I really like a lot. Over the 6 you find the writing in red GMT, automatic, and 200 meter for the water resistant. We have Mercedes style handset and that cap style second hand, which looks fantastic and really gorgeous. The GMT hand is in red and it reaches over the hour indexes to the minute track, so it's a little bit longer, but it needs to be long enough to reach out to the bezel so you can read your third time zone there. The magnifier is really awesome. It's 2.5 times magnifying. There is no issues there in my eyes, so let's operate the movement. The hand winding is very pleasant. I really love the hang zoom movements. I don't have any problems with them. So on the first position you can change the GMT time. It goes backwards always 1 hour, so as you can see, really cool, and you hear and feel those clicks. So it's not like the cheaper GMTs like Pagani & Co, where the hand is moving around and not really ticking per hour. The upwards you can change the date, so no issues there. And on the last position, second hand stops and you can adjust your time. As you can see, the GMT hand is moving with you around. So how to set up the third time zone? Yeah, very easy. You just move the bezel where you want to move it. I mean, you have your home zone, which is your normal second hand, and then you have the second time zone with the GMT hand, and you could also use a third time zone wherever you are. So 3 time zones in one watch, in a mechanical watch, is absolutely great. I think San Martin did an absolutely great job on this watch. It's a great piece. The only thing I will do a little bit better is the end links here. They look a little bit over here, as you can see. They are not even with the case. That would be much better, because the watch would fall more to the 48 millimeters. So it looks a little bit more out. Let's measure it for the smaller wrist sized guys in our channel. It's just 49.5 millimeters, so it's 1.5 millimeters more than the case, so it's absolutely okay, I think. Alright, time for the Karga score. I think the build quality is awesome. Sure, I had the issue with the Clasp, but they sent me a new one and the problem is gone. So the build quality in total is an absolutely 9 out of 10 in my eyes. The specification for the price, it's also a 9 out of 10. We have a high beat movement, we have a proper GMT movement, stainless steel ceramic bezel insert. It's all nice. The look, I mean, it's a Pepsi look. I love it. I also love the Batman style, so I think the watch looks gorgeous, and there is also 9 out of 10. Cost of value. Sure, it's a little bit more expensive, but guys, you need to see what you get. And if I see we get a really nice movement, nice bracelet and everything, the ceramic bezel insert, a bidirectional bezel insert. It's all cool, and also the clasp, they have really done a great job with the logo and everything. It's a 9 out of 10, sorry, but this is a really fantastic watch. So we have 36 out of 40 points. It's almost the perfect watch. It's a daily watch, it's a sport watch, it's a dressier watch, it's a proper diver watch with 200 meters. It has everything you need. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this watch is really perfect. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you guys really like it. If so, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't have, and please comment because that helps the channel. Alright, keep healthy, stay healthy, and we see each other next week on the next review. Your Karga.